Hey everybody, Tanya from Shooting Star SVG back, and today I am going to go through an Etsy shop critique. If this is your first time here, go ahead and click on the like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos, so that way you can grow your business and change your life. For those of you who have been following me for a while, and those of you who have not been following me for a while, I've been going through and doing these Etsy shop critiques where I'll go through somebody's shop who is just starting out, look at their brand and their aesthetic, a few of their listings for their search engine optimization and whatnot, so they can get some increase in traffic, sales, and hopefully up that conversion rate. So if you're looking for one, you can go ahead and head on over to the Facebook group and join up, and go to the announcements tab where you can ask for a shop critique and I'll add you to my list. So today we are going to go through a little bit of a different one. This is for planners that are printable and also in Excel, which is kind of cool. And I do these off the cuff. I have not looked at the shop beforehand. However, I did see the little blurb about the title before I started. And so I'm going to head over to my computer screen and we're going to get right in it. All right, here we go. So today we are going through KG Printable Designs. I'm going to go ahead and favorite Kevin's shop. And, you know, the banner is nice, showing what some of these planners look like. But the one thing I notice is that this very simple logo is not stamped anywhere. And I will say that I appreciate the simplicity of the logo that Kevin has chosen. And I do recommend getting that somewhere on this banner, and maybe even potentially putting a blurb in as far as, you know, planner printables with Excel files to get organized. Just so you can keep some cohesiveness with your brand. You can put that logo down there with like maybe a banner at the bottom that has that slogan, and that can help tie everything together. And then maybe utilize, like, get a little bit creative with the way that you've laid out the planners. And you could do that with Smart Objects in Photoshop or something, and reach out to me and I can help you get there. Maybe like a fan of, you know, like, by fan I mean like kind of like document, like showcasing what your planners look like. Just a suggestion. You don't have to, you know, go down that route, but I think it would be pretty catchy. Okay, so I went ahead and favorited his shop. He does have his shop announcement filled out, which is great. It does look like his shop sections are filled out: financial planners, back to school planners, business planners, holiday planners, and Excel files. So that is good. And he is making some sales. I will say that my first look, I like this top bar on these planners. It seems as though your price points are kind of all over the place. I can't really follow it as far as, like, it looks like for some of your 2-pagers, they're about $2. But then you have like a 39 page for $5.99, but then you have like a 26 page for $4.99. So you're actually charging $1 for another 10 pages, and then the 70 page planner for Thanksgiving is only $4. So I'm not really sure where the pricing strategy is coming from. So I'd be curious to know how you're choosing your pricing and why you're choosing what you're choosing. You want to make sure that you're being competitive, but also fair for the amount of value that you're providing to your customers. So you may want to consider what those price points are so they look a little bit more consistent across the board. But back to the mock-ups, I really like this top part of the banner because it does tell you exactly what you're getting: small business planner, instant download, 50 pages plus 6 bonus Excel files. However, this is really hard to read as far as like the promo image itself. You may want to think of a different way to showcase that, and I'm not sure what that looks like yet because I don't do a lot of planners. But well, let's just do this. We'll do it now before I forget. Okay. I'm just going to type in student planner digital and see how people are showcasing these. Okay, so you can kind of see how people are showcasing them, and it looks like a pretty like white background, and just everything just looks kind of washed out. So I would recommend something with a darker background that's going to stand out. So like this one right here stands out to me because there is a darker background in comparison to these lighter backgrounds. And I would be prone to click on something like this versus something like this because I can't even really tell what's going on here. Even something like this. And when I just spoke about the whole page fanning thing on the banner, like this is what I mean. Like you have examples of your pages kind of like thrown all over the place or whatever. I would definitely consider maybe a darker background. Like these ones with the darker background definitely look better. So you may want to consider that. But aside from that, I think just maybe trying to figure out the price point and maybe working on the promotional images will help you get more clicks if you're setting yourself apart from the rest, okay? It looks like your reviews are good from the 2 reviews that you've received so far. You have filled out your story and information about you. You do have your shop policies in here. You don't have any FAQ, so you may want to consider putting some FAQ in about frequently asked questions, like how people can use your files, particularly through printing, as well as like utilizing it in Excel. Okay, so you might want to consider that. Not ridiculously important, however, you do have to keep in mind Etsy does appreciate a full shop, and when your shop sections are all filled out in their entirety, they just assume that you're not a robot. So that's always a good thing. Anyways, I went ahead and chose the first 2 listings that you have here on your featured items, which is the homeschool student planner and then the Thanksgiving planner. So we're going to take a look at those. I'm going to go ahead and head over to this one now. It looks like you have a pretty good promo image here, but again, I would recommend that darker background to kind of make that pop a little bit. I see that you have a video here kind of showing what this looks like in action, where you can just type in different tasks that need to be done under the yearly task organizer to showcase what the Excel looks like. And you're showing some actual examples of worksheets that are in there, which is good. So you have a lot of different mock-ups, and I appreciate that. So looking at your title, it says 2020 to 2021 Student Planner, Homeschool Planner, Printable Teacher Planner 2020 to 2021. I would leave it at that. If these are your 3 target keywords, I would definitely leave it at these first 3 because like I'm going to reiterate in my messages until the end of time. For you guys about titles, the 3 keyword method is very effective where you're using your 3 target keywords and going after that, especially for SEO, okay? And I would recommend taking this stuff right here that you have at the end and inserting that into your tags. Once you optimize that title, copy and paste that and put it in the first line of your description, as Google will pull that as SEO. Etsy does not use descriptions in their algorithm, however, Google does. And so Google will pull the first, 150 characters or so of your description. And so if you're matching people's queries in your description, you're more likely to show up on the shopping page or the images page when people are looking for something specific. So keep that in mind, okay? Let's see here. We're going to go through your description really quickly. And you just have a brief description of what this particular item is, why people should choose your product, what is included, 26 PDF pages. They're not editable. You cannot make changes to them from your computer, and you have to print the files out. And you also provide 1 Excel file as far as automation goes. The Excel is an extension of the PDF. It is very helpful to use. Okay. Non-refundable, personal use, instant download. Okay. The other thing I noticed is that you do have something for personalization here that basically is the customer agreeing that they understand it's a digital product and an instant download and they will not be getting a physical product. I don't recommend putting that in there, and hopefully I didn't roll my eyes too bad on that. It is an extra step for your customer to have to take before purchasing an item, and people hate that. So I've done a lot of research on this, and the less steps that it takes to check out, the simpler it is for the customer, and they're more likely to come back and buy again. But if the checkout process is a pain in the ass, then they're probably not going to come back after one purchase. So if I could recommend anything, I would recommend that you just make yourself open to removing that. I'm not sure what the motivation is. I would presume it's because you've had people expect a physical product and not receive one, or maybe something different than that, and that's why you put it in there. But I would just be open to removing that in its entirety, and I would presume that's on your other listings as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and look at the tags for this. We'll close out of this. And it looks like this is the most viewed item on your shop. So you have 20 to 21 planner, student planner, homeschool planner, teacher planner, printable planner, student agenda, study planner, planner template, goal tracker, goal planner, academic planner, homeschool plan, PDF, student organization. So these tags are good. I don't think I have much feedback on the tags. You do use the word planner a lot, which is fine. I'm guilty of the same thing, force of habit. So when I'm typing in keywords and I have extra space, I will put SVG in there over and over again. Though Etsy does say that you don't necessarily have to do that. So if you're looking to use more keywords, you can remove the word planner in here. So you can get more tags is all I'm getting at. But I think these tags are good, and you are getting views, so that's fantastic. I would see how this does. I'm not sure when this was published, but it looks like you're getting views, so keep up the good work on that listing, okay? Let's see here. The next one that I wanted to look at is the Thanksgiving planner, okay? And I'm just going to go through and look at the pictures. Again, with this light pink background, it's really hard to read, but this top is really good. I forgot to mention this in the previous listing I looked at, but again, like this logo that you have, or the logo that you had, you want to put that somewhere on these images, not as a watermark, but just somewhere in the corner, so that way if somebody does stumble on your design on Google or Pinterest or another place and it's just the picture, they have some sort of identification mark to know that it's yours, and they're more prone to find you that way. It looks like you have a little video on how this is used, or just showing what it looks like. Oh, so this is really cool. And it's a PDF, and it really goes through, looks like kind of everything. If I could note anything on this video, I understand you only have so much time when you're recording a video. You're scrolling ridiculously fast. You're going to make people super duper dizzy. So it may be more beneficial, instead of scrolling through, that you utilize a program that will allow you to kind of do this transition slideshow where you're just like showing pages and transitioning that way, or maybe even following pages. And I can try to pull some examples of that. Just reach out to me and we'll get through it. But it looks like you have a bunch of different things as far as gift lists and Black Friday shopping and Cyber Monday shopping planners, Thanksgiving planners to get ready, budgets and inventory and shopping lists and cooking plans. I think this is pretty neat, the cooking plan and the baking plan. I personally can get really horrible with time management sometimes when I'm cooking, and so this would be useful for me. And then you have the ability to automate your shopping list. You also have a file that shows what you'll get, so that's good. The title, Thanksgiving worksheets, Friendsgiving party PDF, and Excel files to organize family gatherings. So this title's not going to get you really anywhere. You need to do some more focus on what keywords you're trying to hit, okay? And so in this case, you would probably put in printable Thanksgiving planner. Yeah, I'm like drawing a blank. It's been a really long day for me, guys. I'm so sorry. Thanksgiving printable planner, digital Thanksgiving planner, and maybe one more thing. So again, with the 3 keyword targets here. So I'm going to check your description out because I presume it's a little bit different. You have a little bit of a description here. Once you optimize this title, copy and paste it and put it in the first line of your description. You talk about what is included. Oh, excuse me. And talk about your terms of use and how to order. So that's good. Again, you have this personalization thing that I do not recommend. The more steps you add, the less prone somebody is to check out. So I'm just gonna Thanksgiving. Okay. Holiday worksheet, Friendsgiving party, PDF files, Excel files. Okay, PDF files and Excel files are no good. Family gatherings, that's not gonna work for this. Black Friday planner, Cyber Monday planner, holiday planner, Thanksgiving grocery, Thanksgiving budget, Thanksgiving plan, holiday organizer, Thanksgiving cooking. These titles are these tags are kind of all over the place. You put Thanksgiving worksheets in your title, but you don't have it anywhere in your tags. It's probably longer than 20 characters, but some of these tags don't make much sense. I would do things like digital Thanksgiving planner, Thanksgiving dinner planner, or plan. Worksheet probably isn't going to come up. You want to go through Etsy rank and see what people are searching for. So I'll say Thanksgiving digital planner, and we'll see what comes up on eRank now, because these tags do need work. There is 2,516 competitors, and you can see here from the average searches that you should use 2020 digital planner in here. Let's see. Wedding planner. A printable planner is probably a good one to use. Undated digital planner. It's 23 characters, but you could just do undated planner. And basically just scroll through here and see what people are. Yeah, student planner would be a good one. Budget planner is another good one. Printable budget planner is a good one, though it is 24 character count. And just go through Etsy rank and see what you can't find when you're going through these searches, because really you just want to make sure that you're finding keywords that people are actually searching for, okay? So that's all I got for you, Kevin, or KG. I like KG. I think that you could make this banner pop a little bit more, for sure. Definitely be open to adding your logo up there. You are getting some sales, so that's great. I think this is a good niche to get into, for sure. People are always looking to get organized and plan their stuffs out. Not everybody has Excel, though, so you may want to consider a planning program or app that people use. We are tending to be in a society now that is more prone to do things digitally. And so I know that there are some programs out there where you can create digital planners, and it may be beneficial to look at that versus the paper, or maybe do a mixture of both and see how that works. Maybe provide the PDFs as well as something for like GoodNotes or other programs out there that people can use for planning. And that will kind of up the value for you, right? Just tell people, oh, you can use this for GoodNotes, or you can just print it out, instead of just saying you can print this out and I'll give you a couple Excel extras. That may give you an extra boost with your competition, okay? You did good with your shop sections. I definitely would think about how you're doing this branding to set yourself apart from the rest of the planner community by utilizing a darker background, so that way those front images really pop more. You definitely want to get your logo on the promotional images that you're using, And then I want you to reach out to me when you get an opportunity, because I'm trying to figure out where your pricing technique is coming from and where those prices are coming from, because I just can't tell. And we can work through that because the price point is going to be important, and especially trying to drive sales, that's going to be critical. Aside from that, your descriptions were good. You need a little bit of title work, and I'm presuming that's like going to be the same across the board for all of your listings. So if you have any questions about what I went through, just drop a comment in the video or head over to the Facebook group and let me know there. And for those of you who are still watching, please, same goes for you. Drop a comment in the comments box below, or head on over to the Facebook group. We're creating a community of like-minded individuals who are looking to grow their business. And as always, if you got something out of this video, please go ahead and click on like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos, so that way you can grow your business and change your life. And if you are just starting out and you're looking for a shop critique, head over to the Facebook group and go to the announcement sections where you can post your link on the thread, and I'll add you to my list and get you in queue to have your shop critiqued for free. Hopefully get you some more traffic, sales, and a higher conversion rate. That's all I got for you guys. So I will catch you on the next video. Peace.